2,000 NL. Look at this. A $20 is the blind. Yeah, we get a walk. Nice. Just won $10. Right, boys, I'm out. Best hand in poker, boys. I should 2.5x, yeah, but it's not really the end of the world. Never am I folding versus just a 3-bet. But versus a cold 4-bet, I will be clicking the fold button. So obviously calling 7-8 of clubs. If you have faith in the 7-8 of clubs, it'll take care of you. So I think I'd raise like 4-5 of clubs here, which I'll have relatively often. I think this is an okay raise on flop. I'm on a 12, so I'm gonna just call. Ooh. Do we ever check shove this? Does he fold better flush draws? Is the question. I mean, what am I really shoving for value though here? If it was like King 6 Jack 4, maybe we can bet because we get a lot more bet folds. Just give me that. Give me an offsuit 5. That'll be stunning. Okay. River flush. Queen is good as well, so it takes out some combos of flushes he can have. He can still have King Queen here as well. I don't think I want to lead on the high card. He does shove. Oh my god. So fucking grim. Snap shoves as well. Just rivers the fucking nuts. Buying down straight off the bat. Thank you. I don't know what's going on here. I guess this guy's just posted. So hopefully a fun player. We are going to raise the 8s here and get min clicked. So we are going to assume this guy is a wreck. How about an 8-ball corner pocket, dealer? That is an 8-ball corner pocket. Look at that flop. I want to marry it. Just going to do calling, I think. And hope the board runs out nice and clean. Turns clean. I'm wondering if there's merit in flatting here if he has absolute nonsense, and I think there is. There might be a world where he just has absolute shite, so I'm going to call. And this will suck when he has a flush. But he wouldn't be folding anyway, so we'd be getting stacked regardless. But we miss out on value from ace king. Fuck. So the reason I do that as well is because it's his very first hand. And so sometimes when you see people just sit down, post, then 3-bet, and then just start blasting. Fuck, man. Oh, I missed out on value there. That sucks. Yeah, I'm going on a bit of a rampage. He led the flop and then led the turn. Think do this and then maybe barrel on a spade versus check. You should just have a load of ace-x of spades plus, I think. I guess 8-9 of spades and diamonds. We might actually have a tiny bit of showdown here against specifically like jack-9 of diamonds, jack-8 of diamonds. King-jack of diamonds would be shit to see, but I think I'm going to give up here. Ace-x of spades, queen-10, that is just absolute fucking whale off, mate. Right, I need to just basically not bluff then and just hit value. Bad looks of things today. It's going to go massive with a value hand here. Just, he's a fish. He's going to call anything, so I want to get more money in the pot. What do you mean call, you fucking weapon? I'm going to go half pot. I'm mainly just targeting him. This guy can have like 8s and deuces. This guy can have all kinds of shit. So hopefully this just runs out clean and we can just bet. This sucks. I'm not folding against it now. Not with this SPR. It's about to be behind to some 8-9 and king-9 now. Maybe he'll have the occasional like king-10, king-jack and shit. So obviously we're going with this. King deuce. We got some outs. King deuce is better to see than king 9 or king 8 at least, but come on. Ace 8 or 9. Ace 8 or 9. Well, the guy limp calls fucking 6x's with like king deuce, so I mean, what can we do? It's really shit when he raises that turn, but there's not really a lot we can do in that spot. Yeah, I'm gonna really high roll, so I'm gonna go for the shove. I think this is a thing. We'd be 4-bet calling regardless anyway. Oh my god. Queen, fucking what is this, man, honestly? Queen. How many aces are left? We'd lose to ace king though, at least, anyway, so. Really fucking tilting day so far, man, honestly. We turn a straight here. It's gonna do this, I think. Picking up the kings, though. We are going to 3-bets. We get called. Doing a lot of checking here. I think we do still check raise, though, this sometimes. I'm probably going to go for the check raise. I want to say it's going to be like small check raises, smallish. Does call. Turn comes a 9, which is pretty interesting. I guess like this. Because he's got more incentive to call like 7s. You know, we put him in kind of spots with those 7s, 8s, 4s type hands. 6, 7 suited and stuff. There's a world where we are obviously behind. We're behind relatively often, but I still think there's enough merit to get value from jacks, 10s, 7s, 8s, 4s, 7, 6 suited. And check fold, I guess. 7s with a heart should bluff. 7, 6 should bluff. But now what else does he have? All the floats. Just check back 10s. Does he ever bluff these hands? I want to take a photo of the spot. Oh, check, check. Nice. Wow. So I am going to literally just raise in position. I just want to play bigger pots in position against this guy. If he folds sometimes, that's fine. But I just want to, like, this guy is just absolute belugs. Ace king suited, we're going to 3-bets. Get called and flop the nut flush, which is pretty sexy. I'm going to wait, let me roll again. Yeah, I'm going to low roll, so I'm going to go for the check back here. I mean, we have a straight flush, so that's something, but... Straight flush over straight flush, we wouldn't get the bad beat jackpot as well, which would be absolutely insane, so... And now having the king is really bad. I guess we just do something like this. Give him room to bluff. Give him room to call. Okay. Well, what the fuck is that run out? I've just flush over... Mate, no. 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 Even when you're cooler the whales on GG, they're like, yeah, let's rig it so he doesn't get fucking... So the regs don't get too much money. How many diamonds are in the fucking deck, dealer? How many diamonds are in the fucking deck? So again, going for this big size, just this hand's way good enough to put this much money in. It also dissuades the regs from doing things. Dissuades the regs from calling, or they should be dissuaded from calling, given the price they're getting is absolutely trash. The plan is to go heads up in position. I could bet this. Yeah, I'm going to bet, because like, even when we protect our hand, it's fine. And also, I don't mind getting more money in the middle when we do have the ace of clubs for the times it comes club, club. But this is not a guy that I'm basically going to be willing to bluff. So this is kind of a spot where I'm going to probably bet 3 streets, run out dependent. And hope we don't get raised in at any point. Yeah, we're going to bat, and he can have some like king 8 and shit like that, which sucks. But this guy is a fucking whopper. So I do want to try and get value at least with this hand. All right, we should be good. Nice. I wonder if there's ever a way we win this. So this guy just like, I would never ever bluff him in a million years there. Like, I just actually would not bluff. Like, there is just no point. Obviously on the flop, he's kind of fine. But turn and river, I'm not just going to barrel a queen jack there ever. This is a lovely flop. Well, the odds are fucking 5 diamonds. Apparently 100%. Because that's what happened. Either happens or it doesn't. 50%. Either happens or it doesn't. It's going to go big here, even versus 52 big blinds. Just so much out there that can continue. Want to just get as much as we can in the pot, especially against the fish. Raise me, daddy. Well, that's quads. I think check back is fine here. Maybe small bet against fish. Oh, whatever will I do with my quads? So only option is call here. He can actually lead this turn. Probably not for this size, but it is a leadable turn. Hopefully he's got queen jack now, which is very possible here. I think jack 9 and shit will bluff as well. So I'm hoping that we get some money on this card. Because you shouldn't really be leading king X for that size. So, yeah. So I would imagine he's either going to call with queen jack here or he's going to fold whatever fucking nonsense he has. But nice easy spot though. We have the nuts. We cannot have the worst hand, and the guy's been betting into us. So nice queen jack, yeah, which makes a lot of sense with his line. So his turn lead is actually fine as well, because when I bet big on the flop, I don't really bet big with my 10x hands, right? So I don't really bet big with 10x. So he's going to improve a lot on the 10. And I'm gonna check that back a lot, so he gets the lead that turn. Imagine I had like jack 10 suited there, like how tilted I'd be. Get check raise when we have the ace of hearts. We're gonna call here. Interesting one on turn. I guess king jack will raise at a frequency. This is weird. I don't really know what he's doing. You don't really have that much deuce X, especially when there's a king there, because you have like queen deuce. I don't think you have ace deuce off, so you've got like so little deuce X hands. Can I just call here because I should have the best hand of that? Now I don't know, which is a problem. Does he ever have like... I guess we lose to king jack and then some lower flushes, but I think we had the best hand on the turn most of the time. Yeah. People, like, the shit regs play so fucking obvious. I've just called you with ace high because I know I've got the best hand, because you just have so little for value. Okay, I've not seen him raise, so part of it, I'm slightly worried, but I'm also just... I've also got jacks. I'm in position against the biggest whale ever. So we want to see a call here rather than anything else. We do. This hand is fine to bet. I'm going to check back when we have a club, though, because a club is less scary. That's not the turn we want to see. Calling turn and then basing river on size and what the river is and stuff. Yeah, obviously. That seems about right, doesn't it? 6x is possible. I don't think he's going to have that many flushes. I think I just have to call here. I think shoving's a bit suicidal. I think he'll do this with all of his range. So I'm going to call here when I have a club, specifically, and not without. I think that's fine, because I think he'll just bat any 2 cards on the river. It's so grim, man. It's such a fucking nasty river. Oh, I'm thinking of a turn card dealer. So will he fold anything on this board? I think maybe there's some merit in betting flop. Yeah, then check in turn to realize if he checks. Thing is, he might just donk bluffs. So I'm going to call turn, because I have some showdown as well. I mean, I'm probably not going to call river with king high, but there's a world where I might. Oh yeah, now I call river with king high. Nice. Like, I would probably call the river with a king high. Like, definitely on that river, but on certain other rivers I'd call. Where was the jack? A jack would be stunning, man. So we raise, we 3-bet pre. Just gonna bet shove. Might check call some rivers. King of spades not too relevant. Having the ace of spades is not having the ace of spades is really good. Sometimes we are dead here, but is what it is. If he does call sevens and shit now as well, he's got more incentive to call river. Call turn with those hands. I don't know how often this guy bluffs. I think I'm just gonna shove this hand. I know if he has king, queen, king, jack, something like that. Gonna lose to eights, maybe some 5-6 suited now as well, and 6-7 suited. So we need to fade the snap here when we do bet. Then we need to fade the slow roll. Yeah, he folds. Maybe we could have checked. King of spades irrelevant. Ace of clubs a good card, because when he calls turn, he doesn't have the ace x of clubs twice, so we barrel some different combos. Right, boys, 10-20. 10 fucking 20. You want it, you get it. You want it, you fucking get it, son. This is my first ever time playing 10-20. This is the highest stakes I've ever played. Out of nowhere on a Tuesday. Just banging off some 10-20, yeah? Matt Lewis Poker, thank you very much for the sub, buddy. Okay, I could raise here because our hand plays really well. We have really good equity realization, but we'll keep some random shit in. That's not the turn I was looking for, dealer. I know what the river I'm looking for is, though. And it's a queen. So how about a queen on the river, dealer? We'll take a 10, but I prefer a queen, I think. I don't know about a 3. Does he ever... Yeah, I just have to call here, I think. I think he might do this with like Jack 10, 10-9. And then if he has like 5-6 of clubs and shit, he'll do this as well. I do actually expect him to go bigger with a king, to be honest. So I actually think he's going to have 8x most likely for value. I think his queen jack might check raise flop. So I expect him to have 8x when we lose and just some fucking god knows what nonsense when we win. Again, only calling against this specific spars. So would obviously normally fold, yeah. 10-9, nice, okay. So there we go. We beat like those kind of hands, which should obviously never bet. That's what we call bet because bet, where the bet doesn't make any sense. If I get to 3-bet this hand, it's going to be dead funny. 2K, you feeling all right? I'm feeling great, Pat. I'm feeling great. Yeah, do I still want a 3-bet? I think I do, yeah. And we'll go 10. So we'll go 10 big blinds. So, you know, just a casual $200. Oh my God, it's $200. I'm literally 3-betting to $200. As many as 200. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm $110 up. Can I go? Here, check flop. We'll go for a big bet on turn and then just barrel anything where we can. We've got pocket jacks. We've got pocket jacks at 2,000 NL. Oh, shit, I'm going to have to 4-bet here. I'm actually just going to have to 4-bet. Genuinely just 4-bet calling here. $370 I'm making this. Can we run it 5 times? We take it down. Oh my God. It's so scary 4-betting a hand like jacks, man. Fucking hell. Oh my God, I've got aces. I've got aces. I've got the best hand in poker at 2,000 NL. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm very aroused. Just 4-bet me. And I'll just stick it in. Like, you 4-bet. Well, the good news is we get to 4-bet again to the same size. Just stick it in. Please just stick it in. Okay, calls. We're going to range bet for $212. I think we go really small on this turn. But I will take a heart river here. I mean, that's a 1.2k pot, boys. That is a 1.2k pot. Oh my God, I'm so fucking... Oh my God. Oh my God. On this board down here, when we defend the 8-5 suited, backdoor flush draw. And again, bomb turn. I might have to fire this on river as well, based on river, because he can have all the 10 jack, queen 10 of spades, some ace 10 of spades, 10-7 of spades, which are auto folds on brick rivers. So I might have to fire this on river. Yeah, I'm going to overbet shove here with 8 high because I'm an adult. What more do you want me to do? So this is either going to be shove or check based on what I'm representing here. So I think this is okay to shove. Can have some ace-x of spades. Ace-x of spades is in a spot, to be fair. We get it through with 8 high. You love to fucking see it. Now, if that was 2,000 an L, I'm not sure if I'd be doing the same thing. I'm on a really high roller, so we're going to go for the 3 bets with 6-5 suited. This guy's like a reg fish. I don't really get him. Oh, wow. The fun flop. Yeah, like half pot when we do bet. Am I just ramming this one off? I might have to just ram it off with 6 high. On non-clubs, I might just have to shove on clubs as well because I've got 6 high. I mean, that's just terrible. Yeah, we're going to give him the rack tag again. Nothing that really wants to shove here. I've got 6 high. I was thinking maybe he just shoves. We're also 130 deep as well. This is fucking AIDS in position. That's not a punt. That was a good play with 8-5. There, I should be more worried because we're against a fish that he's going to shove some hands he shouldn't shove. So he's going to shove some flush draws and some stats and shit, which he just shouldn't. He just wants to call in position. At the end of the day, when I'm bluffing, I am very, very polar and I have hands like 6 high. Yes, I can improve, but you don't want to just fucking fold out 6 high, do you, at the end of the day? Picking up the kings. Tilting them. I like his size. Hopefully this isn't it. The only problem is he snap called this. He's snap 4-bet this. Please ace king and not aces. Queens! Even fucking better. No queen, please. Come on, hold it. He wants to run it once. No queen, baby. Why am I feeling it on the river? Why am I feeling it on the river? No queen. Come on, hold. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I absolutely knew it. I should have cashed out. Unironically, should have cashed out. I felt it, man. I swear. Just misclick fucking limp down here as well, because I was trying to sort all the shit out. And now I'm going to get myself into the weirdest of spots, because do I want to limp raise here? Just such a weird spot. I'm just going to shove now. And this is just really, really annoying. I might fold out queens here as well, though, which is fun. There's a world where he folds queens. Come on, fold queens. It'd be funner. Show queens at the end. Do get called, unfortunately, by ace-queen offsuit. Is everything okay, sir? We're running it twice, I think. Oh, my God. Please hold. Fucking hell. Run it twice saves the day, at least. Ace-queen offsuit. Going to be defending here with 10-8 suited. And flopping top pair multi-way. This could be awkward. Backdoor straight and flush draws, though. Needs to continue on flop. What do we want? Something like the 7 of clubs. So we'll be seeing a river. I expect to see a lot of overbats from villain. Correct, Amundo. We still have the best hand. We are drawing to a flush as well, so we'll be calling the turn and then having grim spots on rivers. I might call this hand and fucking hate it. I don't really like the size. I guess we call now in case he's just scared of bluffing on river. Like, what really wants to do this? I think I'm going to call and just hope he's got, like, I guess overpairs now. Maybe it's better when he shoves. Oh, I really don't know. I think I'd call a shove, but this I'm unsure of. I'm going to call. I'm going to call. Ah, so unfortunate, man. Maybe I should fold because of the sizing. It's one of them where, like, I think 10-8 is a well better call. 10, I don't know, actually, because his sizing, like, I think if he shoves there, I'm way happier calling. I think I'd much rather he just shove. Here, there is 2 limps. We're going to 5x ace king. Not the big. Here, we get 3-bet from the big blind. Small size, though. So we're going to call. See an ace-high board. We're going to check back here. Backdoor flush draw. Definitely want to realize. Here, I go for the check. He limp calls. I'm going to just check and just allow room to bluff. With some random shit. He pots, which is weird. I'm going to call and call river. He decides to bet on the turn with the ace-10. We're calling and the river breaks out. Check, check. So we definitely win. We beat sevens. And here, he checks river. Against a potential fun player, I am going to bet and see if he wants to just call like kings or queens. But this might be a little bit loose. Shit. I think when he calls, he has it. Yeah. Fuck. Should have maybe checked that one back. Here, blind on blind. He bets flop, check calls turn. And we're going to go for value on river. With the worst hand I'm ever going to value bet. Should be good, Bunny Tanks. We are extremely good. 8 ball corner pockets. Queen. 9. King. Womp, womp, womp. We are going to put in the 4-bet here with pocket queens, which is actually thin in these pools. Like, I'm never 4-betting jacks, cutoff versus small blind. Against kind of rags we can do. He's all in. We are calling. The dream! Now just hold, please. We'll run it twice. Just fucking hold. We got 2 out with last time. 7. Oh, my fucking God. Don't lose the second. It's actually just not fair today, boys. It's actually just not fucking fair. At least we ran it twice. Against the stack size. What do you mean call? What do you mean top 2? So I wouldn't normally raise this because it's actually kind of thin, but I'm going to raise and play for stacks here. Hope Mucky folds. Just think I have to fold. Ah, that's the one. That's specifically what I'd be against. He shouldn't really have ace-2 suited though either, so. I mean, if there's no king or queen, we're really happy on the river. Given that we folded, but... I was thinking, so his only bluffs are going to be... I mean, we would have lost the hand. His only bluffs are going to be ace-x of clubs there. Maybe jack-10 of clubs. And both those hands have a fuck ton of equity. Actually, I'm fine with the fold. Even when we see the 2 worst hands, I'm actually fine with the fold. Oh, God, man. It's a bit how we get snap called, which is weird. This is going to be such a dumb spot as well here, because I've been this is the 3rd time basically in a row that I've 3-bet versus his button open. Oh, wow. This is what we call ding, ding, fucking ding. Guess just call. We don't want to see... Well, there's a lot of cards we don't want to see. I knew it was going to be one of the worst cards in the deck. I fucking knew it was going to be one of the worst cards in the deck. Am I still value betting this? 6s and 4s definitely call. I don't see how I can not value bet. Yeah, such a shit river though. Because he might... I mean... Maybe he just doesn't have bluffs there. Right, against our very nutty friend, who got second pair, top kicker, nut flush draw. Gonna bet turn. He'll still have some king, queen, queen, jack with a spade that calls. And... Let me guess. 8s and you're gonna donk. Did I just get one outed? No, because he can hit an 8. What the fuck is that call on the turn? Mate, what is going on today? Give me a fucking set of 5s. 3. Ace. Give me a 4 or a deuce at least. 6. I mean, I'm floating this and then possibly barreling off. Occasional raise, probably. Versus this size. It's a weird turn. Do we ever want to bet turn and give up river, though? I think I do. So I think I bet the turn, and then I continue on clubs, even though we will have some, like, king X of clubs. But I think I do this, and then I give up on river on bricks. We should be able to fold out some, like, jacks, 9s, 10s here. 8s that 3-bet. So... And, that is so weird, that river. I still think I have to go with it. What really else am I going to bluff with? You can have some king X, which sucks. You can have aces, which sucks. But yeah, flushes get there. And 5s with a club just, I would imagine, just has to bluff. So, I'm not mega thrilled about this one at all. But, like, some ace 10, I guess ace 4 suited. I think it's probably still a bluff, but I don't think this has really high EV in bluffing. That's the problem. This guy's like a reg, but like a really shitty reg. Just fold one time. We've had a shit enough day as it is. Just, can you imagine as well, like, these runouts are actually genuinely so unfair. It has to come king, king, and a club. It has to come king, king with the king of clubs. That is so unfair. Not only do I have the best hand on flop, like, I'm going to get him to fold on rivers so fucking often with that hand. Just backdoors trips. And also, like, I don't even think he had the best hand either. Fuck it, let's lose another buy-in with ace queen. Might as well. Really high roll there, so we're going to go for the 4-bet with king queen. Such an AIDS run out. The thing is as well, I don't even think he thinks he has the best hand on that river. I'm not expect, like, you shouldn't fold trips anyway, but, like, who the fuck is even going to bluff there? Honestly. We'll get a 4-bet bluff through at least. Makes a fucking change. Yeah, we're going to check raise. 7 of hearts. And all, I swear to God as well, all of our, like, straight flush draws would have bricked as well. We've had to take an aggressive line and get people to fold. Madness, man. Can I 3-bet call this? No, but I can 4-bet jam this versus limp raise. He actually seems pretty aggro as well, so I do actually expect him to have some folds. The pot will be over 100 big, so I will run it twice if we get called. It's not... Sir? Sir? Hello? This is a $700 pot of real money. I think you get your tag upgraded, buddy. See that? I just 4-bet ripped ace 5 suited for value. Best to ever do it. Don't tell me otherwise, boys. Fucking hell. Really don't love these spots, but getting such a good price against a fun player in position, we are going to call and lose some money. Oh, wow. Please don't have ace king, buddy. We'll give him room to blast on rivers if he's bluffing somehow with nonsense. Oh, wow. Please have ace king, buddy. Pretty reasonable run out for king jack, don't you think? Good news is we can't lose. You're not going to fold aces, are you? Maybe he's got like queen jack or something, or ace jack. Yeah. $500 pot. We'll take it. So, you know, I have winning days or losing days, and it's like, whatever. Is this check raisable? Yeah, I think so. Swivel, that is so dumb, man. I wonder if I'll ever hit a bad beat jackpot as well. Not one more. I've been playing on GG a lot as well. So check calling turn and then being in decisions on rivers. We block straights, which is fun. Sets I might actually 3-bet a lot. And then I think bluffs in his shoes will be things like a6, king 6, queen 6 suited, stuff like that. What river do we want to see? Not that one. I might have to call a bet here. What are you repping here? 10-8? Are you really going to bet king 6 here? I don't think he's going to bet like king 6. We beat so little, though. We beat like a6, queen 6. Does he ever turn like 5-6 into a bluff? I don't even think he bets like 7-8 here, so we're looking at like... It's so hard to have that much value. It's hard to have bluffs, but it's even harder to have value. Nice. What is he doing with jack 8? Really nice, though. Right, this king's hand, this was a really interesting one where I mainly want to see if 7s is supposed to bluff here, because how can you not, honestly? Was this a 4-bet pot? No, it was a 3-bet pot, right? Cutoff opens, we 3-bet kings from the big. We go a little bit smaller than this. 7s is going to fold probably half the time, or just under half the time. Probably half the time. I'm so good at this game, chat, honestly. It's like a gift. We get a 5-6-3 board, so we're not going to have any sets. We're going to do some checking on this board. Yep, we go for the check. Villain bets small, and I decide to check raise, which I think is going to be a thing here. So, villain goes 20%. Actually went a little bit higher. Look at that. Look at how much kings is raising here. I'd love to see it. So what size is it mainly going? Looks like it's going this size, so 55%. Go 55%, villain calls. They have some 3-bet. I mean, they're supposed to shove jacks. That's not going to fucking happen ever. Thing is, I think I will under check raise bluff here. I think something like this works pretty well. King 7 suited, but I don't know how often we have these hands. So 10 jack suited, stuff like that is hands that I'm going to have to check raise with. Villain calls, turn comes to 9 of hearts, and I think it's a really good card to continue on. For a small size. Correct, Mundo. Different EV. We actually have some shoves. I think we're a bit deeper. That was the thing. Let's say we go for 1/3 here. Villain shoving half the times with 7s. He has so little behind. That's the problem. And the river comes to 2 of hearts. I check. But we had 56 behind. This has got 33 behind. So kings is just pure shoving. In fact, we're basically not checking here. And 7s... It's kind of a messed up spot because we're shoving for half pot. If there's a way we can do the smaller raise size on the flop, even then it's not that much smaller. Villain calls 7s. Turn comes a 9 of hearts. And we go small. We don't really have small bets now. We just have half pot. And even versus half pot, 7's supposed to continue. Or just shove. So yeah, it's kind of like a moot point from now. But still pretty interesting. Then this 5s hand, which in hindsight, I don't think I like. We open hijack, small blind 3 bets. We defend 5s. We should probably just check back the river, even if we are supposed to shove here in GTO land. Villain continues for a small size, which they're mainly doing with range. We're going to fold some hands, but 5s with a club is not going to be one of those hands. Should have fucking raised. I knew it raised at a frequency, and I thought about raising it first, and then I looked at my RNG, and it was call. Should have gone with like my instinct of raise. We call. Turn comes king of spades. Villain checks, which they're doing 30% of the time. King 10 suited still betting for like really small sizes. That's the only problem. Most people are just a bit more polar when they bet the turn. Yeah, 5s with a club. Look at it. Going fucking batshit. Bet 50%, which is exactly what I did. Villain calls his king 10 suited, which is exactly what he's supposed to do. River comes the king of clubs. Villain's probably going to have some leads. Nope. He checks. I'm technically so good at this game. I knew that I was going to shove with the 5 of clubs, not that it makes too much difference. And I knew that the EV would be very low. And look at it. The EV is either 0, 0.1, or 0.01. So I knew it would be a low EV bluff. The problem is I don't think we actually get enough to fold because, let's see, when we shove the river, he's supposed to fold king 10 suited, man. All of his hands that aren't aces or kings become 0 EV. And honestly, so fucking few people are finding these 5s bluffs here. And look at all our value range. I mean, I don't know what the fuck these are doing, but is ace jack? Oh, ace jack of clubs, ace 10 of clubs. Sorry, okay. So we have all of these nut flushes. We have this flush. We have this flush, this flush, this flush. He doesn't block any of those. We have aces, ace king, and kings at a frequency here. Ace queen never ever bets, so it's not like he beats any value. We don't have any king X here to bet for value. So you actually want hands that block the stronger part of the range rather than just fucking trip. So if anything, he should fold his king X way more often and call hands like, I don't fucking know. Call, you can't really, like ace queen offsuit with a club, which actually pure calls, and then these hands basically pure fold. So this is the problem, man, with like playing GTO and shit like that. Like, I think the bluff is really good, and I think king 10 suited should fold at a frequency. No one will ever fold king 10 suited, even though the general population are so under bluffing, they're not finding bluffs with pocket fives here.